We've got our first severe weather setup that I've chased in the United States quite some time. Let's see. Last time I chased in the States, maybe late May. I'm trying to think if I've had a chase in the States in June yet. Let's see. Are there any chases in June that I chased? I don't think I've chased in the States in June yet. I did have a chase a couple of weeks ago in Manitoba. I saw a couple tornadoes there. Then I went on vacation for a week to the Pacific Northwest. We are just crossed the border from Canada here in northern North Dakota. We're headed west towards Yellowstone, North Dakota. Then going to head west-southwest of Yellowstone. Looking for a triple point today. So we're going to be looking for storms along that warm front into the south towards that dry line later this afternoon. So we're just heading west now. I'm actually hoping this chase will take me, we can get to the Yellowstone River before storms fire, because there's really good agate hunting in the Yellowstone River. So I've never done it before. I really want to go do it. So we've left early, a little bit early, hopefully before storms fire. Headed southwest right now. Here we go. Time to chase some storms. Hopefully see a nice, beautiful tornado in Montana or North Dakota today. So we are less than an hour from the Yellowstone, North Dakota area, but we're going to continue on to the southwest towards Sidney, Montana, across the Montana border, south a bit from Yellowstone. One of the main reasons I want to go there, besides the storms, thinking the storms are going to fire there, but the Yellowstone River I mentioned is right there. So we're going to head to the Yellowstone River. Hopefully we'll have a couple hours before storms fire to go look for some rocks. And Cosmo, he's in back. He can run around a little bit. So there is a meso discussion up. Storm Prediction Center has put a meso discussion up for areas to the west of Sidney. But we're targeting more of eastern Montana into western North Dakota for the more significant tornado threat this afternoon, late afternoon into the evening hours. You see, we're getting a little bit of rain as we head south here in North Dakota. All right, guys, well, we have arrived in Sidney, Montana, and just in time for storms, but not enough time to look for agates, although I did find some agates, 3 agates in a parking lot back there when I stopped for gas. So we're watching some storms here starting to develop, and it looks like we're about to get going here. Power's going up just here in this beautiful country here. I'll show you this country here in Montana. Beautiful Montana landscape. CU towers going up to our south. All right, guys, well, this is the Little Missouri National Grassland, and this is the northern cell. You got 2 cells here. This one here, you see this base, beautiful base here through this beautiful grassland here in Montana, and then another cell to its south that is a little stronger, looks to be the dominant cell. This thing is pretty here. So we're gonna drop south, get south of this thing, and check this, see if we can see the base of the southern cell, which seems to be blocked by rain right now. I think it's actually out this way more, but wow, this is beautiful. Look at those beautiful striations, and wow, what a pretty storm here. It's Little Missouri National Grassland. We're driving through the rain core of that storm we were just looking at now. Neither of these storms are severe warned yet. We're going to go get down to that southern cell. Coming into view now, finally. Starting to get some hail here as we approach the wall cloud here. Rotating storm here, back behind me here, just south of Trotters, North Dakota. Big rotation here, big base, severe warned storm. This actually probably should be tornado warned. There is pretty good rotation in here. Right in here is this whole thing is just rotating right here as it moves off to the east northeast here in North Dakota. Big funnel cloud now, guy. We're on an open ranch land now. Big funnel cloud. Still tracking this tornado, guys. Funnel cloud, potential tornado. All right, guys, well, we are kind of stuck in this open range, trying to find a way to keep up with the storm, but I might have to backtrack back the way we came, back to paved roads to get around this area. We got the Theodore Roosevelt National Forest, the Missouri River probably. So causing a lot of problems here. I've tried a couple different ways. I had to backtrack. The storm was racing off to the east, but we did see a likely tornado back there. Big funnel cloud likely was producing a tornado. This is a lot better road right here. I was just on some really sketch road. I'm worried about more storms coming from the west that may cause problems. I probably could potentially make it through those sketch roads, but not if I get blasted by storms with heavy rain. It's going to really mess things up. So we're backtracking now. All right, guys, I made it back to pavement and we are blasting south now to I-94. We have a line of storms coming from off to our west, very dark off to our west. And the storm we were just on, moving off to the east, but then there is another one further to the south that's also moving off to the east. Two discrete supercells ahead of the line. So we're gonna try and blast south and then east, catch up with the two supercells moving off to the east right now. Here's our big, massive storm looking north from Belfield, North Dakota. Massive storm, and then we have the line back behind it. But the line is overtaking the supercells that are out ahead of it. Fast moving line of storms right along I-94. We're just east of Dickinson, North Dakota, and we just got a tornado warning. QLCS embedded tornadoes possible. This dangerous line of storms as it blasts east across North Dakota this evening. I'm trying to rotate up there. Bismarck right now. All right, guys, I'm headed home. That's the end of the chase. I hope you enjoyed it. I did want to show you guys those agate, 3 little agates that I found in a parking lot back in Sidney, Montana. All right, see you guys on the next chase.